Hey everybody, Norm up here, and I'm here with the legendary Carlos Guitarlos.
I may have to change my last name because I don't play guitar anymore.
Carlos Basloslos?
Baslosios. I played guitar for 60 years, March 18th, 1960 until March 2020, and now I can't. So I'm playing bass, and
Are you singing?
which is
still?
fine with me. What?
Are you singing?
Yeah, but just at home.
Oh, I was going to ask you to sing. Can you sing this?
Are you going to be the one playing it?
Well, it's only if you want.
I want to say something, Norm. Hang on a second, Norm.
Sing a little something.
When the sun...
For those of you that know me, back in the 80s, I got married to Marilyn Pardee. We were divorced years later, but we were still good friends the whole time. We have a beautiful daughter, Eloise, who's 36. And for those of you that knew Marilyn, she passed away on July 3rd. So,
Sorry to hear that.
well, a lot of people will see this and that don't know because they knew her as well. And so that was quite an experience.
Well, nobody is here forever, and, you know, we're approaching the clubhouse.
When did you get back?
I escaped death a couple times. I don't know. I'm not sure that you escaped death. I think you died.
Yeah.
Somehow they brought you in here.
I wrote straight from the heart on one of my deathbeds, you know.
Wow.
So
One of your deathbeds.
one of them. So, but I know my life is over too because
You're here.
I'm starting to walk like you and Joe.
Thank you. Thank you. Here, play a little bit on this. You know.
I'm gonna buy this bass, so it'll be gone.
It's gone and he's gone. Next time you come and play something you know. This is what we do all the time. Carlos and I are old buddies, and he tells me,
That's why he tells his old jokes.
yeah, right. Calls me all kinds of names. I call him all kinds of names. But I do remember when he was playing a lot, and his
Every
band,
night.
Top Jimmy and the Rhythm Pigs. Those guys were badass. One of the early LA blues bands and R&B bands, and really good. And so, in spite of Carlos there. What were you doing in that band, by the way?
I was the band leader, the songwriter, the arranger, the booker, the bouncer. We got by with hardly any cars, not enough amps, and only one phone that we didn't have access to. But we were playing 10 gigs a week.
Those were the days, my friend. I hope they never end. All right, never mind. Anyhow. We're going to do a comedy routine. You know, I think it's going to be, that's our new careers, right?
Is this the end?
So how's your health, Norm?
About like yours.
Never mind that, I don't want to hear it.
Ain't too great. But I'm still here talking to you, so that's the good news.
Yeah.
So at least we can have a sense of humor about all this nonsense.
Anyway, it's pretty tough to lose somebody.
Yeah, it is. Well, I'm sorry to hear about that. And,
I remember when you were going into the hospital that morning, I called you at 5:30 a.m. or 6 because I knew you'd be on your way.
Yeah.
You were in the car, and I'm saying, well, Norm, if you don't make it, can you let me have one of those guitars? And your
what
old
was
lady,
my response? I want to know if I was conscious at that point.
your old lady said, you stop talking like that.
Well, I fooled you that time.
Yeah, you fooled me again.
All right. Well, this guy is as whacked out as he is. He is a living legend and legendary.
I'm
in
a
the
songwriter.
country. Well, you got a lot of tunes and a lot of good ones too. Who's covered some of your tunes? Just
The Blasters and the Lobos and I forgot.
you had a girl singer who cut some of your tunes too, right?
What?
Didn't you? Wasn't there a girl, Marcy?
Oh no, but Marcy Levy and I wrote a bunch of songs. She was in my band 3.5 years, and that was good. That was really good.
Well,
She wrote "Lay Down Sally" and "The Core" and a bunch of stuff with Clapton, but we wrote better songs.
there you go. All right. Well, all I can say is, if you get a chance, you really should kind of check out some of his old,
Go
records
to
and all that.
what is it? Go to carlosguitarlosmusic.com. carlosguitarlosmusic.com, and I've got some CDs there for sale.
How much do you pay people to take your CDs?
Well, I gave them to you free, so you're going to give me this.
I'm gonna have to pay somebody to take them. All right. Brotherly love, my buddy Carlos Guitarlos, right here at Norm's Rare Guitars.
And I'm going to buy this bass.
Thank you.
That'll make. Now I have a gross of basses. 44 basses. I think I've got about 10 or 12 of them from you or more.
When are you gonna start studying?
I play every day. Every day.
When are you gonna study though?
The first time I went to take lessons in 1970, I was 20. Been played for 10 years on the guitar. And ended up teaching at that music conservatory because I went to the wrong room. I went to the room where the teachers were taking a break instead of the students.
What happened was he walked into the room and somebody handed him a mop, not a guitar.
So I mopped up the floor with Norm.
Thank you very much.
Is this the end?
Carlos Guitarlos.
Is that going to run out of tape or what?
No, it needs to stop already. All right,
Well,
bye
Grace,
guys.
little Grace is laughing at you.
Film her.
No, we're not filming her. Okay, bye.
Oh. Would you give this to Jen for some diapers?
Oh, thank you.
If anybody wants to throw in some money, call up Norm's and they'll figure out a way to take care of that baby.
Diapers, so yours.
Grace needs
Speaking of
diapers.
yeah.
Nick wants diapers.
Send money
All right,
for
I think that's
diapers. Yeah.